Yeah, mine got all this room for shine, and I don't never get no shine.
That's because you stressed. You're dealing with these city girls, Pat.
That's
Man,
why I don't got shine on my forehead.
Exactly.
man, it dry you up, baby. It dry you
Exactly.
up.
Damn.
Stressing
Keisha
you
that went
out.
down to Atlanta. The glow up has been crazy, crazy. Yeah, getting
When I
flown,
walked
flown.
up to Zara, I said, "What I look like in LA?" Because Pat, like, your skin is nice, and you like the glow up is crazy.
What?
You're
What
not
you
looking
be?
like in
Mm.
No, I'm just
LA.
saying.
I'm
There's
about to
levels.
flip back to some old pictures.
Hey man,
I
hey
think the
man.
shine is new.
You got me thinking about moving to Atlanta. Shit, let's see what's
Oh
going
wow!
on down there.
Like actually,
Everybody's doing it.
4 of my LA friends have moved down here now.
Yeah,
Since
my
you've been,
brother's down there.
Mhm. I'm like
He's trying to
Harry.
convince me to come down. Okay. All right. We gonna see. I might, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to come down there for like 5 days. I got a show on April 2nd. So I'm gonna come down there for 5 days, kind of check it out. Cause I ain't like really looked around Atlanta and with the thought of living there in over
Mhm.
10 years. So I need to
mm,
see all the new spots and you know what I mean, see what's going on. Cause when I was down there, it wasn't nothing but clubs and then booty clubs in the mall. And I was like, this ain't really my jam right here.
Well,
So
used to be restaurants with grass walls and a lot of hookah, but
yeah,
still,
yeah,
still booty
yeah.
clubs and and malls.
A booty club ain't going nowhere. Booty club
Yeah.
always gonna be in Atlanta. That's synonymous with Atlanta and Houston. Booty clubs.
and they got good
So
food there. I need to experience this.
The food, I feel like they
The
have good
booty
food.
club
I mean,
food.
it's I don't know what their besides soul food, like what their main. But I actually don't really. I haven't really found soul food places like that for real, for real. So it's just
Booty
like,
uh,
clubs. You have to eat at the booty club, Keisha, and report back.
oh, no, I don't need no ass shaking in front of me. That is E. coli. I'm straight.
E. coli.
You don't want to
Mm-mm.
order
Don't
the
put
smoked
zip on my
halibut.
lamb chops. I like zip sauce only.
I remember we was at the booty club and we met up with Tony and Brandon. I forgot who else was there. And Brandon ordered a salmon salad in the booty club.
That's crazy.
Uh,
That's
Crazy work.
insane work.
Crazy work, bro. I was like,
Where's the
what are you doing?
Where's the booty club even import their
Why
fish
did y'all
from?
keep calling it a booty club?
It's the booty club.
It's the booty club.
That's what it's called. Oh.
That's
They
where
be-
they getting fish.
Where
Where
they
is
get
the
their
booty
fish
club?
from?
Yeah, where they invoicing?
Oh god. The fact that that's what he had a taste for in there tells me something was off.
Yeah, that is
Hey,
kind of crazy for you to be like,
Some salmon
I
right
want
now. Some
not
salmon.
even salmon, salmon salad.
a salmon salad on a bed of spinach. That boy was wild as hell for that one. What's up, everybody? I'm to hear more.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
And this is another episode of Damn Internet, You Scary. We got a very special guest in the house, the Queen of Detroit. She actually going back home to Detroit actually today to do a show. So if you're in the Detroit area and you're seeing this right now, make sure you pull up on Keisha E. She's gonna be at Mic Drop. I'm gonna be there on Sunday on the 22nd, so you can pull up on me as well if you're in Detroit. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, back to the show. Y'all make some noise and welcome back to the show, Miss Keisha E. Mm-hmm.
Such a great intro.
Back
What's
in the
going on, E?
D.
Back in the
How
D.
long is that flight
It's like an hour and a half, hour and 15.
from
Oh, that's
Atlanta?
real good.
I didn't know that.
I'd be flying
Man, I
home.
don't know where.
I wish I could. Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there about
I
7:30.
don't. I do not understand flight paths at all because it's like an hour flight to St. Louis, hour and a half to Detroit, but going from Atlanta to LA is 17 hours. Uh,
Well, because LA
and
is far
then,
as hell.
It's like in the
then,
it's like in our own little corner. It takes long
man,
getting everywhere.
it's tucked. Oh, bro, that's
LA is
another the reason
almost
why,
like about to be another continent. Like that's right. That's
bro.
like in the.
Going from LA to New York, I gotta do that flight on Saturday. I go from LA to New York. It's a 3-day flight. And you change clothes on the plane. It's just such a long flight, bro. Such a
What's
long
crazy is
flight.
one of my homegirls takes the train home from LA to Detroit. The train, my nigga, for Christmas. She leave Thanksgiving. She get there by Christmas. She stay.
Seriously? It takes that long?
It's like that's like 4 days
Let me see.
It's like
minimum.
for yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
that's that's insane because Yeah, I had my sister when she was married to her ex. They would drive to LA to come see me instead of catching a
Mhm.
flight because they wanted to take
Three
their guns
days.
with them. And so I feel like your homegirl is doing something along
That's
those
the most
lines.
St.
Wow.
Louis.
Wow.
She said she's scared to fly. I'm like, I just would never go back home then.
Scared to
Took on
fly
my
with
life.
that unregistered gun is what it is.
3 day train
No
ride
way,
might
I'm
be too
taking a
much.
train. Trains
And
is crazy.
is it like a boring train, like with a seat, or is it like one of them trains with like a little compartment and you can lay down and stuff?
A train for 3 days is boring. I don't care if it was the magic school bus train. It is boring.
That's not even a train.
It's you taking a shower on the train. I
I don't
can't.
care if it's the magic school.
Listen.
Detroit just say whatever they want, man. Detroit don't be trying to abide by the rules of physics and gravity and matter. I don't care if it's a magic school bus train.
Hey,
Mm.
listen.
Hey, I hear you. I hear you, man. That was one of the weirdest things to me when Back to the Future introduced the train. Is that where we going? We don't need roads. It just came up in the train. I was like, nigga, this is limited.
I never saw that.
You never saw the one with the train? What was that? The third one? I think that was the third
I
one.
never
Yeah, the
saw
third
that.
one.
Oh, it's 3 of them?
I
How
never
many
saw the
times
third
did they
one.
go back? I thought it was one, and I ain't seen that one. You talking about it's 3? These niggas just kept going. Like, what was he trying to change in the past? Let it go. God said I am doing a new thing.
What the hell was the third one about?
I think that's when Doc had found his wife, and I think they had like 2 or 3 kids, and he was on the train. He had went back to the West in like old Western time, and
Yep,
that's how he got
That's
the
the
what's up.
train.
Western one.
That might
Yeah,
be
that's
what my
what.
husband is. Maybe that's why I ain't met the nigga yet.
I don't remember this at all.
Shit.
It was a Western?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Name of that train
Hey.
they took.
Oh, wow.
What was the name of that?
Shit, how many times they got to go back?
Whew, I ain't going past the 40s.
Mm.
And
Keisha, what's your requirements for a husband? Like, what? Give me like top 5 requirements for potential mate to become a husband.
I would say at this point, a pulse would probably be number 1.
Okay, post. Got to be alive. No
Gotta be
zombies. Got
alive.
it.
That's
Gotta
a
be
good. That's
alive.
a good
Yeah.
Can't be
baseline.
Yeah. Those are.
homeless.
Yeah. Can't be
Okay,
homeless. Okay.
these are good ones so far.
Mm,
That's
Dang
where
it.
it thins out.
Dang
I
it.
mean, no. Here's my top 5. Okay,
Just alive with rank.
real. If we talking about a black husband, because I'm this close to finding me a white king, but if we talking about a black husband, okay,
So alive, not homeless, and black. As for now.
for right now, like if you got them 3, I could probably work with you.
How big
Preferably all your
is
teeth.
kids? Previous kids. How big is that? Or what's the
So
limit on?
it's less about the kids. It's more about, is the baby mama alive and well, or is she in a coma? It's more about that.
That's it.
If she in a coma, I can work with her.
What if there's more than one?
Are they all in comas, or are they?
Are they
if
all in coma?
the ICU is full of your baby mamas, hey, I'm cool with it.
They're all alive
Well,
with
you come
homes.
get a little man and Deja. I don't want no parts. I'm no thank you.
Oh,
They're alive with
oh
homes.
man.
No thank you.
No,
Here's the thing, okay, because I my goal this year is to be a housewife, and I don't have the 2 main ingredients yet. So
What's the second one?
what?
What's the second ingredient?
A
Besides
house and a husband.
house, got you.
2 of those to like, but no, I would say okay, top 5.
wait a second. Is it clicking on anybody else saying? Is the sound clicking on anybody else saying? Or just on me?
Mm-mm. They
Yeah,
got your
mine's
tap.
just clicking. Yeah, it might be.
Let's talk about your
Okay.
cousins and sons.
Yeah, it's clicking on mine. Let me see if I can.
A lot?
Yeah, like every other word y'all say, like
Oh,
that.
damn. No, I hear perfect.
Okay, it's good now. It's good now. Okay.
I don't know nothing. Tahir did. I don't know.
Oh, relax.
You said top 5.
Okay, he got to have a relationship with God.
Okay.
He got to. I don't want no more niggas fighting demons. Got to have a relationship. Number 2 is he has to. I mean, I feel like 5 is like all the basic minimums, right? Like, be honest, be
Mm-hmm.
faithful, like, have a good character. Like, all of those, I feel like we can put into one, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have to be ambitious and have like a good career. Because I don't want to work no more.
Okay.
That's the only been black woman shit they told us is a lie. Okay. Um, he has to. He got to have a good personality. He doesn't necessarily have to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Unless if you're a comedian, you got to be funny.
That would help. That would help.
But if you're not, you don't have to be funny. But you have to have a good personality. Like, I got to have fun with you. You got to be my homeboy. I got to be able to just like enjoy your company.
Mm-hmm.
And what would be
Tahir's cam is off for me. Is it off for you, Keisha?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
shit. Okay. Let me go
They
back to
didn't
it. My
find the
bad.
safe house to here.
No,
That's what
no.
in that background. You can tell.
I was trying to figure out how to read. But go
There's
ahead.
a witness protection right now. I don't know what's going on. Get me off of this live right now, okay? What would be my fifth one? My fifth one would be he has to be family oriented. He has
Okay.
to want kids. I'll say.
Okay.
Be family
All right.
oriented.
It seems like
All
all
right.
of these would be in Atlanta, right?
I mean, I'm not saying they not here. I might have to get on that train. I told you, I don't know. I think I do have to
Well,
date a bit younger.
you have to date younger, you think?
Because I think once a man reach 40, if he 40 and he ain't married, he a hot mess. He don't want
Hey
to.
man.
If he reached
Hey man.
40 and he made it out without a ring, that nigga ain't never gonna give you one, okay?
Hey, listen.
You don't
You
got
ain't got to talk about Pat like that in front of his face. You know what
I was
I'm saying?
about
This
to
could have
say
been a
I'm coming
private
up on 40.
conversation. That
That's
could
why
have
your
been a
forehead
private
not shining,
conversation.
Pat. You know what I'm saying? God, he will prosper you. He that finds a
I
wife
need
finds
some shine.
a shiny forehead. You get what I'm saying? It's right there in the
Well,
word.
listen. While Keisha is looking for her mate to become the perfect couple, we are excited to share a true crime podcast with you, True Crime Couple. So step into the world of true crime with a twist. On True Crime Couple, Kay dives into chilling cases, researching every detail, and weaving them into gripping whodunit style stories that keep listeners guessing until the very end. As a history teacher, she layers in fascinating historical context, connecting crimes of the past, of these times, and places in which they unfolded. Alongside her is her husband, John, power couple, huh? Come on, who listens along with you, reacting in real time and asking the questions you're thinking. The result, a storytelling experience that feels immersive, engaging, and unlike anything else in the true crime podcasting. With thousands of five-star reviews and even praise from the families of victims whose stories were covered. Their podcast has built a community of listeners who value both sensitivity and suspense. Whether you're a seasoned true crime enthusiast or just love a told story or mystery, you'll find yourself hooked by Kay's storytelling and John's reaction. Press play and join them as they uncover the darkest side of society, one story at a time. Find True Crime Couple wherever you get your podcasts.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
It's a good little read.
yeah. I love a good true crime. I mean, like I'll be locked in, and I think it does say
Mhm.
something that I watch it to go to sleep. I don't know why it's calming to me. It's usually the person, the narrator's voice, that's so
That's
calm
Like
to me.
good.
Forensic Files.
That's
Forensic
good.
Files, man. Forensic
I haven't
Files is a good one.
I haven't seen a
First
good one
48.
and a new one. Yeah, a lot of the classic
This
ones are
nigga
new or
watches
old.
First 48 to go to sleep.
That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Like it calms
That's not
them.
on your list.
Wow.
That's
Imagine
not
being
on
at
your
a nigga house
list.
and he like, let me to go to sleep. No.
You think he gonna put on ocean waves?
He gonna put on some little waterfall.
Niggas
This nigga put on
still
some
on the
First
large.
Hey,
to
listen,
be knocked out.
that's better than putting on true crime to smash. Now, like putting on true crime to go to sleep, all right, that might throw you a little bit, but
Oh yeah, they're both terrible options.
I mean, it being on the road traveling, a lot of times if you don't feel like logging into your Netflix or Hulu, you could always go and watch Forensic Files. It's always on from like 11 p.m. to like 5 a.m. So that's it's nonstop. It's great entertainment, right? That makes sense. But if you putting on Forensic Files to getting them guts,
That's
you a sick
crazy.
individual, bro.
Wild.
You a
That's-
sick individual.
Well, more than likely, it's gonna get interesting halfway through. You're gonna be like,
It's gonna fuck up the stroke because you gonna look over.
It's gonna
You
fuck
gonna
up
look
the
up.
whole mood. It's like, huh?
yeah.
You like the way I'm killing this shit
I
like we
don't know
was?
what type of
You
stuff
like the way I'm killing this?
Mm-mm. This thing got to
I'm
rest.
killing it just like
Right.
that nigga was.
They looking at, they're playing like eulogy pictures and stuff. He's just like,
In them goods. All right, couple icebreakers real quick before we get it started. Would you spend 30 days alone in the woods for $1 million?
30 days alone in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Now,
what's
only thing
the-
I don't have, I just gonna say, only thing I don't have is the logistics. Like, do you have a tent, or do you have a fire starter, or an axe, anything like that? So let's just say for ease, you have a tent, you have a
Mhm.
fire starter, and you have the necessary clothes, like a backpack with clothes and tools and supplies and stuff like that. You don't have food, but you can forage your food and stuff
we
like
got a
that.
hunt.
Well, you can't have like,
a scammer in Atlanta because I got to hunt for my food. I can't. What about shower? I like
find a
that.
little lake, a little stream or something there.
What part of the world are we at? Is it get freezing?
For 100 million.
Let's say you were in Yellowstone.
Oof. What part of the year?
May to June.
Okay, so hot.
Hey,
Okay.
you gonna make $1 million streaming right there in that room. I don't even know why you in here considering. Okay, so
But what was this one? 30 million?
season, or is it?
No, this 30 days for $1 million.
Oh, 1 million.
1 million.
It was 10 or 20 or 100 maybe, but I
ain't never been close to making $1 million in 30 days. All I gotta do is just survive for 30 days. Oh, I'm out there.
Wait, y'all don't be watching
out there.
survivalist reality shows? That should be
I
hard.
love that
I'm
too.
not doing it.
I love that too.
Listen, I went camping with my family for 2.5 days. When I say I cussed everybody out, I was in that shower like I was showering in some high top Air Force Ones, black. Don't even ask me where I got them from because I didn't come there with them. But when I saw that, I said, "Oh,
that's
baby,
crazy."
Listen, all my cousins with their little shower shoes. Ain't no way. That's too.
Keisha, that is the blackest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's the most nigga shit I've ever heard in my life. Showering in some high top black Air Force Ones.
Listen, if you think
not with the strap.
Yeah.
That one.
The
fact you don't know where they came from is even crazier because that means there was just wild niggas.
I don't know.
Bad niggas.
Shower, okay.
Mad ethnic right now. Look at this shit. Hippie said she was watching the movie and they started praying in the movie. Mood gone. Oof.
That might be worse than Forensic Files, low key.
Ooh. I don't know. Because I can mute that real quick and I ain't gonna look back over because you know what I'm saying. Forensic Files will still get me. Forensic Files will get me because they do the little flashes of light and we measured it by the spectrometer, which is a device that measures how much light comes through. I be locked in on the Forensic Files, baby. I'll be locked in.
You know how rejected I would feel if I'm having sex with a dude and he's more into Forensic Files.
Hey, but I mean, that's some of the most interesting stories in the world, though.
Go fuck the detective then. How about that?
Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go raw with the detective. I'm good right here. I'm just letting you know, like this is entertainment. All right, what if we pause it? What if we pause it and we just come back to it after
Why
we
is
finish?
it even on? First of all, why is it in your favorites?
What's made y'all just stop completely, and you stopped either left or just said I'm done?
Oof. Smell has definitely hit me with that one before.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't
the bedroom talk definitely made me readjust and question
it was
life.
trash? It was bad or it just was weird?
I told you this was when me and the lesbian had hooked up. Like not bi, full on lesbian, flannel, Subaru driving, baggy pants wearing, binder wearing types like lesbian. And she was like, yeah, get in that shit, bro. And I was like,
get in that shit, bro. It's crazy. That's crazy.
So wait, it wasn't the
man.
fact that she was a full-on lesbian dressed like a trucker. That wasn't. It was her saying, "Get in it, bro." It wasn't the fact
Get
that
in
she
there,
wore
bro.
some boxer briefs. It was the fact.
She
I
definitely
think
did have. She definitely did have on the boxer briefs, like the little
Oh
wrestling shorts. She definitely had. Yeah, yeah.
I feel like
Hmm.
bro, my nigga. There's so many that was son. There's so many nicknames that you
Yeah.
cannot pull out in there. Mostly from New York.
Get in there, bro. Do me for a loop.
Get in there, my
Wow.
Yeah.
heart. Get that shit, my heart.
That's funny.
Oh man. Okay. All right. Another icebreaker. Then we're gonna get into these stories. Um, would you let a stranger control your decisions for 24 hours for $100,000?
Damn. 24 hours?
24 hours for a hundred
Total
thousand
stranger.
dollars. Here's a caveats. Here's a caveats. They can't make you kill anyone or do anything overtly illegal. Right. So you won't rob a bank, you won't, you know what I'm saying, run your car into somebody's house, you can't kill somebody, anything like that.
Can they
But they
make us
get to
do
pick
sexual stuff?
nothing illegal.
But they could be like, "Hey, go, my bros
You could
in the house."
you could consent, I guess.
Mm-mm.
Wait,
No.
but if we don't consent, that's illegal. Is that the loophole?
Good P. I didn't even think about that.
You're just like, I don't want to. It's immediately illegal.
Ooh, what if they just did you doing like petty shit, like going in bathrooms and grabbing the urinal cakes and juggling them and then putting them
Oh
back
yeah, yeah.
and
I'll
then
do
leaving
that.
without washing your hands.
You could
Leaving
touch
without
the
washing your hands.
urinal.
I started my baseline on them making me do sexual stuff for 24 hours straight. So after that was off, yeah, I'll juggle some urinal cakes. I'll do like
Juggling the urinal
random.
cakes, and then you walk out the bathroom, can't wash your hands, and then you have to go get a glizzy and double hand eat the glizzy.
First of all, you lost me at the glizzy without the. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Wait, did you say
Okay, the Lord will
$100,000?
provide. I don't
Hundred
need
thousand
your.
dollars for 24 hour
Oh,
access.
damn. Yeah, that's a little low.
Where's
That's kind of crazy.
your worth at, Pat? Like,
I mean, I thought it was like 100 million or something. I think
no,
I.
he said 100,000.
Oh,
Hundred
yeah,
thou
yeah, yeah.
wow. Just 100 thou wow.
I don't know. That's kind of crazy. That's 24 hours is a long time. It's like if you juggled with urinal cakes and then
Yeah.
went and got a glizzy and ate it
Mhm.
with your bare hands without washing your hands, it's like 25
The
minutes.
rest of that,
Max.
the rest of that time, you're going to be in the ER getting your stomach pumped.
No, he won't let me.
I mean,
The wizard won't
just
let
on the
me.
good side, you can say you don't have to do nothing else. But
No, 24 hours. That's what I'm saying. You got 23 and a half hours left after that. That's horrifying. 100K.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. He messed around and have you do it at Quick Trip. So you literally just went to the bathroom at Quick Trip.
we can start an all death GoFundMe for you, Pat. I don't want to see $100,000 doing
Hell
acting
no.
like this.
Did y'all see Terrence that interview where Terrence Crawford
Yeah.
like I guess the dude said
You can have my soul for $100 million.
for 100 million you can have my soul, and I guess he thought that the room was gonna laugh, and Terrence was just like, that's you, now we know your
Well, now we know your character.
and everybody was like,
Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
that's a crazy
I thought-
conversation.
man. When statements don't get the laugh that they were intended to, it just sounds wild. Because he thought the room was gonna laugh. And people
And
gonna be like, yeah, mine too. Nobody did anything. He was just like, and now we know your character, black man.
Yeah, it got
Now
real
we know your
like
character.
that's crazy, black man. That's crazy. Nah, I feel like he was joking, but still,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
for sure.
exists.
Yikes. All right, well, with the Olympics going on in Milan, we got some crazy stories around that. We got one on here, and we have a story. Well, I have a story that's actually not listed here, but we're gonna start with the ski jumpers investigated for using fillers to gain aerodynamic advantage. Now, if you're not familiar with this, basically all the skiers have to get fitted for their suits before the Olympics, and so it was found that some of them were using hyaluronic acid, which pumped their penis up and made the suits fit differently, as if they were carrying all that package. And then a couple days later, when the swelling or the pump injections went down. They had more play in the suits to get like a little flap so they can go further
Oh.
on the slopes. Which is if people just use their powers for good, the world will be a much better place. But like for somebody to think, yo, if I shoot my dick full of this and it's gonna swell it up, and then you know what I'm saying, when they take the measurements, and then a couple days it goes down, and I get a little rudder, little flaps right there. That's crazy to me.
So basically, they're not. I thought they were injecting something that expands their suit. They're injecting it into their penis,
in the penis.
Yes, yes.
and then
It
it
makes
makes
his
the
penis.
penis big.
So when they take the measurements for their suit, it makes it seem like it's snug on that huge package, but in reality, it's probably going to shrink 3 times the size,
And
three,
then the
four
flap
times
is
the
going
size.
to keep them in the air.
Yeah,
I even
yeah, it
won
gives
the
them a little
Olympics and
extra.
your dick can't get hard no more. That's crazy.
Because you got a little extra second on a jump.
You got an
Yo,
Olympic medal. You got a gold medal, my nigga, but you
or you have a bronze medal and your shit don't work no more. That's what's
Mm.
crazy.
worse.
Because we don't even know if the winners did
Yeah,
that.
I was reading something about Olympic athletes and how a lot of times after the Olympics they're like poor unless you get
Oh, yeah.
a
Damn.
endorsement deal or a brand deal or something like that. Like get on Wheaties or something like that, or you won multiple golds. Like there like you just train for another 4 years until the Olympics comes back around. But a lot of times they don't have anything, you know what I'm saying? Unless they get a shoe brand deal or something like that, they
There's
just
no
die
payment.
gold
I
champions.
watched Clarissa Shields. I don't want to speak on her because I don't want no problems. But
Yeah.
Clarissa Shields movie, and she was showing after she won the Olympics, and it's like, what do I have?
They don't get any
Yeah.
money for it.
I think she got money, but it didn't last. I want to say it didn't last. Like she didn't get. It wasn't like
Yeah, they
that.
don't get paid for the Olympics. I actually other
Now
countries
maybe not
do
after she
pay
won.
the athletes while they're there and training and stuff like that because the United States doesn't. Some billionaire
Wow.
started it and started a fund, I guess, like for after they pass it, make sure that their families are taken care of or something like that. But yeah,
Mhm.
no, the
Mm.
United States does not help at all. They're just lazy, just big shit talkers that don't want to invest in it at all.
It's just
Um,
where. Don't judge me. Do y'all look into y'all camera or y'all look at each other when y'all on here?
I just be looking at the
Mixed.
screen.
A
Oh, okay.
mix. But I was looking it up, so I was looking down.
No, I know you was on your phone, but I was just in general. I've been wondering.
So apparently, like it depends on where the Olympics are. Like Italy provides more,
Mhm.
but in the US, $37,500 for gold, 22,500 for silver, 15,000 for bronze. That's crazy.
That's
insane.
crazy. After
Oh.
4 years of practicing,
Your ass off.
And McDonald's
Elite
So,
levels.
That's
while I talk about this, maybe Hippie can find something on it, but there has been a scandal in the curling world, right? So there are
Them?
no cameras. There are no cameras on the side when they're doing curling, right? The camera's only like facing ahead or
That's
over,
this
like
one?
to see where the yeah, right.
Okay.
So this team has suspicions of this other team cheating, so they placed their own camera on the side and recorded it, and then they approached them afterwards and was like, "Yo, y'all been cheating y'all ass off." And they was like, "No, we didn't. Don't ever fucking accuse us of cheating." He was like, "Okay." And then they released the video footage. And basically it shows the guy like with the curling ball or whatever it is, and he's pushing it. And then at the end he like does a little bit more with his finger. So like once you release it, you're not supposed to touch it anymore. So he does a little bit more to like give it a little edge. And they caught it because there was no footage on the sides to catch them doing this, but they've been doing it. So
And
you
this
take a look at it.
motion
Curling cheating scandal.
only come from the side? That's crazy. You can only
Yeah.
detect it from that angle.
Right. Because his hand is behind it. So if he's doing this
Oh.
and you don't see him do this because the curling stone is in front of him, you would never see his fingers like push it a little bit more. So let's see if he's gonna find a little spot for us.
Did they
I
scrap?
think it's still muted. It's still muted. I know, right? But this is the first year that United States has beat Canada too, because I think it was Canada that was in question. Canada has always
Oh,
murdered us in the curling. So I
that
wonder
makes
if it's
sense though.
going to. I wonder if it's going to just. If they're going to have to turn back in their medals from the previous years that they won because of this scandal. Because there's no way to really tell if they did. But I don't know. I
Damn.
don't know. It's crazy out here.
I think
Scandal
It's
and
crazy.
curling.
he was the mess.
That's a cold game, man. And it makes sense
Sure.
that Canada's good at all those sports games. I mean, all the winter games because it's so cold up there. Like the most
Right.
hockey players come from the best hockey players. I feel like come from Canada because they start so early with the
That's why
training.
I would have never suspected that Canada was cheating. I would just assume they were better at curling.
They are. They just don't know how to sweep well.
Damn. I think Keisha's either frozen or asleep.
Yeah. It do look like that. She definitely locked in on something.
Definitely
Definitely
frozen.
locked in.
No, she hasn't moved in a while. She's frozen. Do we get to?
All
I
right.
kind of want to see this cheat angle.
I
So
know. I think while Hippie's looking it up, I'm still gonna go ahead and hit y'all real quick. Listen, you might not be able to become an Olympic champion, but you darn sure can still eat good like a champion. And that's where Factor comes in. We're talking quality, functional ingredients, including lean proteins, colorful veggies, whole food ingredients, and healthy fats. No refined sugars, no artificial sweeteners, no refined seed oils, meals that fit your goals and schedule healthier eating. Okay, calorie management and protein. Y'all know I've been on this health kick for a little over a year and a half now, and I'm still going with it, man. And one of the things that makes it easier is when I don't have to think too much about what I'm going to eat today or for breakfast the next day or lunch. Don't get me wrong, you know what I'm saying? I still hit the grocery store every now and then, especially like when I'm on the road. It's easy to do that. But when I'm at home and I'm, unpacking and repacking and about to go back on the road, I don't feel like worrying about that type of stuff. You know what I mean? And I also don't like eating frozen meals that have tons of sodium in them and I gotta wait for it to thaw out or put it in the microwave and turn it over and then put it back in the microwave or the air fry. No, I love Factor because their meals are never frozen. They're always fresh, always refrigerated, usually heats up in like 2 to 3 minutes. It is amazing, man. There's no prep. There's no stress. It's nothing to worry about. And they have 100 rotating weekly meals to keep things fresh. So you don't have to worry about eating the same thing over and over again unless you want to. There are some people that like that. I'm one of those people that can eat the same thing over and over again. But with as many options as Factor has, I'm checking it out. And not only do you have options when it comes to the recipes that you're ordering, but you also have options when it comes to high protein, calorie smart, Mediterranean diet, a GLP-1 support, and ready to eat salads. Salads. There's not a lot of other companies that are offering the salads or the GLP-1 support. So if you're ready to take your eating to the next level and take the worry, the stress, and the guess out of what's going to be for dinner or lunch or breakfast, test me. Check out Factor. Head to factormeals.com/DIYS 50 off and use the code DIYS 50 off to get 50% off and free breakfast for a year. Eat like a pro this month with Factor. New subscribers only. Varies by plan. One free breakfast item per box for year while subscription is active. So make sure y'all check out Factor, man. Shout out to them. They one of my favorites out here. You feel me?
yes, sir. I just looked it up. Apparently, they just double touched.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I
Well,
guess
I mean,
yeah.
shit, that's a no.
It's tough to find Olympic footage. Did you find some hippie
Let's see.
or
Is
just a
this?
picture?
Oh,
Oh,
see, sneaky
yep.
motherfucker, sneaky.
You Canadians.
And they had to set up their own camera because no, there's no. Look at this.
That shit. It
You
look
see the
obvious.
motherfucker?
That shit look obvious, but I guess it's
Yeah,
not.
but typically they don't have that angle. You know what I mean? Like, and he probably does it faster than the normal eye can see. But like on
Uh-huh.
the camera, you can slow that bad boy down. Ooh, you
They
can reach
probably
us the
caught
handle
it
before the
from
hog line.
some phone
Okay.
footage of somebody on the side.
hmm
Damn.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. I would never cheat. You're
I
lying to me. You never cheat. Really?
see it. Apparently, Sweden accused them too. Another cold ass place.
Right.
So they probably knew the ice like a science. Like, nah, that ain't it, man. That's crazy.
Nah, we owe your ass now, my boy. We owe
Damn.
your ass now, my boy.
There's corruption
Uh,
everywhere. If curling curling got
bro,
in Canada,
listen.
they're nice as hell there.
You know what's crazy is I think it's just like this is the gift and the curse of social media, and like internet access, because this is shit that's probably been going on to a certain degree, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But we just didn't have the readily access and stories available to the mass public the way that we do now. And
Right.
it's man, it's different, man. It's
It's
different.
hard to
Like
believe.
people didn't
Yeah.
know like how much beef was on in the comedy streets until social media made it
Right.
available. Like there are platforms to go out and air your grievances, or Club Shay Shay to go on and air your grievances, and it's like, damn, I didn't know y'all was beefing like that. Yeah, niggas be beefing like that in the comedy streets, man. Niggas be beefing.
It's so crazy how much like putting a camera on your phone in your pocket changed everything. Because before that, literally everything was word of mouth. If you didn't see it, you can't prove it. So I mean,
Yeah,
cameras changed literally everything.
man, everything before camera phones was folklore. Because people are retelling
Right?
stories, they're embellishing what really happened to make themselves look good or make the story better. Yeah, yeah, that
Hmm.
motherfucker, he's tried to hit me. I dug that bitch, right? Came back, pop, 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 pop. Nigga
Folklore.
laid out. Yeah, yeah, I laid out. Both his shoes was in the car already on the gas and the brake pedal. And then the footage comes out. You see this nigga get socked out and run to his car. You be like,
Hmm.
really? Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't trust history. History ain't have no
Yeah,
cameras. It was
bruh,
literally just whoever survived was just like, yeah, I was
bruh,
like mink, 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 mink. Meanwhile, that nigga was hiding.
bro. And listen, man. I grew up in the church, grew up a Christian, still very connected with my faith, very spiritual like that. But I'm like, who is writing these books in the Bible? Why niggas start writing the Bible after Jesus died? Y'all want me to believe y'all remembered all of that? Y'all was up in here drinking wine the whole time? Come on, fam. Come on. That's
Uh-oh.
why I got to talk to Jesus myself, because I need to know who. People, somebody was up with that line. You know what I'm saying? They didn't remove books from the Bible. Come on, man. Keep it funky with your boy. What's going on over there now?
How you feel
Come
about
on
that,
now.
Keisha? We know you saved. How you feel about that?
Hey,
You
Keith,
took
remember when Pat said you lived in a
I,
funeral home?
my mama still don't mess with Pat to this day. It's
That
on
can't be
site.
true.
If my mama see Pat, it's on site.
What can I do?
That thing
I
less
have
than
to be able to do something.
You got to
nah,
place an order with the funeral home.
a
You got
wrap.
to place an order.
See, to hear me saying stuff too.
It's a
It's an
wrap, Pat.
add-on. It's an
You
add-on.
start, but you
Mine is just like
started it.
bacon.
Yeah.
Mine
He
is just
just
like
punching it
bacon.
up. He giving you a
Yeah.
tag. It was your bit.
Let me get her at. I'm gonna send her funny videos every day until she likes me.
It's on
Keisha, can you
site.
turn
If
your
my
phone
mama see
sideways?
you, it's on site.
Damn, your mama can
Yeah, there we
fight.
go.
I don't know why I
She's
got
from
kicked out of my
Detroit.
computer.
She's from Detroit. Of course she can fight.
Shut up. My
She
mom never
wasn't
had a fight before.
she was not surprised when Keisha left the club after her car got Swiss cheese and went to go get something to eat. That lets you know everything you need to know about Keisha and her entire family.
Damn.
My
Hey, it
mom has
was
never had a fight. I was like, you ain't never fought before. She was like, when you got 12 brothers and sisters, don't nobody want to mess with you. And I was like,
Right.
touche.
is it
And she was
hard?
like,
Is it hard to get the heat going in your car when it got shot up? Was it like
It was the summertime, so
when
mm.
drafty?
nah.
Yeah.
It's all
She
good.
had extra airflow then. Not aerodynamic, but at least she gonna stay cool.
That was wild. Wild
Y'all ever
times. That
walk
cornbread
past the
sandwich is good
car?
though.
Y'all ever walk past the car that's got shot up? First of all, it's a
Hmm.
nice car, and you start thinking to yourself, like, what the fuck were they involved in? Or is this car stolen and they took it back to the hood? Or like, I've seen like some Benz, it's like really nice Benz, and they had bullet holes, and I
Damn.
was like, what the fuck?
It's
What were
like
you
rap.
doing?
It's like a drug dealer shit. I've never
I
seen
don't know if I've
a
ever just
nice
walked
car.
past a shot up car.
I
I've never
have.
seen a nice car that was shot up. It's
I've
usually like
seen one.
It was just part like they
Yeah.
was just out still driving it.
I was coming out of the gym. This actually was like 2 weeks ago. I was coming out of the gym, and my gym is like in Hollywood, and it was just parked on the street, and it didn't look abandoned. Like all the doors were closed and everything, like windows was up. The windows weren't busted out, but he had like three bullet holes on the left side of the driver's side. Like two were in the fender by the hood, and then the two were in the door, the driver door. And I was like, I wonder if he got hit.
Well, I wonder if those were the
Yeah.
same time, the same shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's
And
crazy. One time I went to this. What was it? Was y'all there? It was something I went to in Hollywood, and I came back to this crazy note on my car, and I'm like, sis, this ain't even him. Like, I don't know what this man did to you and how pissed off you is, but when I say she was wishing all types, like she was wishing death on him, like she was
damn.
talking about it was super demonic too, and I'm like,
Oh
This not
man.
even. This ain't
What
even
was
I
it?
would,
What
joy.
do you mean demonic? What was they saying?
Like it was just she was. I guess she was upset. I don't know what happened between them two, but she was like trying to like. She was wishing death on him, and then she was talking about like people coming to get him or demons or like it was. It got crazy. It started off on just some normal like, all right, she mad,
She talked
and
about
then it got
demons.
mm,
crazy. And I'm like, you put a note
I
on the
would have
nigga windshield,
I would
and
have
this ain't
rebuked
even his
that.
car.
She could have cursed your
Rebuked, I
car.
rebu- I would rebuke that note.
Probably that car ended up getting totaled actually
Oh
I wouldn't have
shit.
started the
on
engine.
Halloween at that.
Wait, was that the Audi?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Ended up
I ain't
getting
know you.
totaled. Totaled out on
I
Halloween.
ain't know.
Somebody that was when the niggas hit me that had just hit a stash house and they was giving out bags of money to people and I'm like, my nigga, my car totaled. Y'all giving out bags of money to people who just got a little scrape on their fender. Then they gave some money to the guy that was sitting at the bus stop like you ain't see nothing going on. That nigga called an Uber. He went on about his business. And meanwhile, I'm car completely totaled. Where my money? They get to snatching the plate off the car. They like get scrape the VIN number. I was like, oh, these niggas and just they
Did
just
it?
Oh, they
She
real,
take some money?
real.
She take some
They
money?
do this.
yeah.
They ain't,
So I was
they ain't
like,
never
yeah, let
given
me go
them.
on. I don't even want no parts of it. You know what? I'm gonna just wait for mine. I was like, only my life.
I was about to
Hey,
say
when
you
it
got a
comes to
wild life.
when it comes to crazy stories, you can find the best ones associated with Keisha and on the internet, like this next story we got about this guy that broke into a Little Caesars that he used to work at, broke into it in the middle of the night, and started making his pizzas and sold the pizzas and kept the cash. So,
During the
41-year-old Jonathan Hackett, a former employee of the Little Caesar location in North Carolina, was arrested early February 2026 during a severe snowstorm, the one that just happened, that had closed most businesses. Hackett broke into the Vernon Avenue Little Caesars. He turned on the ovens, made pizzas, sold them to unsuspecting customers for roughly $5 to $10, and kept the cash. Police say he operated the store for nearly 2 hours. The situation escalated when Hackett returned for a second time. This nigga was
Oh
money
my
hungry.
god.
And real employees who were present engaged in a physical altercation with him. Police arrested him on multiple felony charges, including breaking and entering, larceny, and obtaining property by false pretense. Hackett was reportedly held on a $50,000 bond.
Damn. That multiple felonies. The nigga was making pizza.
For some pizza. He just wanted some overtime. That's all. That man needed some extra hours. And who
That
was the
man was
Man.
employees trying
fired.
to scrap? Why y'all trying to fight? Oh, this ain't your establishment. You are
Right.
not Caesar.
You're not Caesar.
Why are you trying to fight this man? Oh my God.
Real shit though. Like what? First of all, he the fact he came back for a second shift was crazy because he should have
That's
left
insane.
that 2 hours and been like, damn, I can't believe I got away with that.
Bruh. And here's the thing. Now you got to tell the story of what happened too. Like if you had just got
Yeah.
away and was gone, boom. You might have been on camera. They might have been looking for you, but you ain't top tier. They ain't looking for you like that. This motherfucker went back and got caught, and that's what he's like. Oh, you old do good ass nigga. You a
It's a
workaholic ass
$50,000 bond. I put some hot and ready. Y'all not gonna do me like that. If y'all don't give
Right?
for
me
the
a
hot and
$200
ready.
bond,
Damn. So he did it. He did that for 2 hours, and then the same day he came back, or just another.
I
But he
think
didn't.
it's made it sound like the same day.
second time.
Yeah,
It sounds like Little Caesars was
Return for a
open
second
during this
time.
severe
I know it's
snowstorm.
that's okay. Yeah,
No, that was
yeah,
close.
yeah. They were close.
Yeah, but it was
They
during a
broke
severe
in.
snowstorm, and then the second
Hmm.
time he came and there was people there. So
Man, they
So
Little
must have
somebody
texted
Caesars,
just did
employees like, "Hey,
that.
we gonna open today, guys. See you there." He didn't know. He didn't know.
he wasn't part of
He
that
got
group
taken
chat no
off the
more.
text thread. Yeah, he
Multiple
had no
felonies is
idea.
crazy.
Had
That's
no idea.
wild.
He's a good employee
Man,
though. He was handling the money and making the food.
hey man, if nothing else, I think it shows his entrepreneurial spirit. He ain't let them snow or nothing hold him down. He gonna get to the money, man.
And he
Get
But
to
he
fixed
the
it.
was out
money,
there doing
man.
something illegal. I mean, technically that is kind of illegal, but not illegal.
Well, he
You know,
broke in.
a little bit illegal, but
He didn't
it was
steal
an
nothing though.
honest. It was
He
like an
worked for it.
honest crime.
But so after the breaking and entering, he worked for it.
Yeah, it was a very honest
Hmm.
crime.
Oh, this is a good story too, Keisha. This kind of just speaks on what you were just talking about right here.
Okay.
Etsy finally enforces a ban on spellcasters and supernatural services. I'll be
Well,
honest with you
Finally.
guys.
what?
I'd be on the pedestrian PG-13 at the max side of a lot of these sites. So I didn't even know niggas was buying spells and
On
unlucky
Etsy?
Christmas. I had no idea you could even do this, bro. So after years of spell sales, Etsy is finally kicking witches off the platform. Now let me tell you something. When it
They
comes to
were
good
on
titles,
it?
that's one of the best titles right here. That is a great title for this article. You could go on Etsy and hire
I
someone
know.
to cast a love spell, protect your home, manifest money, or even put a curse on an ex. Even though Etsy has technically banned supernatural services since 2015, Etsy is actually enforcing that rule and removing those sellers. You can sell a physical spiritual item like a candle or crystal, but you cannot sell a promised result, prediction, or supernatural outcome. Many of those spell sellers are now moving to their own platforms and websites, or niche websites, platforms, things of that nature.
Niggas
Yeah,
was
go ahead and get
buying
your own.
curses. Niggas was
that's
buying
wild
a
for so many levels.
curse. That's what old girl that left a note on your car should have did
Yeah.
instead.
Well,
Instead
Etsy
of
girl,
just
why you leaving this
leaving it
note?
out willy-nilly.
She got hers off of Craigslist. That's why I didn't have like the little ribbon on it. It's supposed to have the ribbon and then like a little lipstick from the Kiss of Death. It was supposed to have all of that. So you lucked up,
That is
Keisha. You actually lucked
wild.
up.
Etsy
The
does
fact
seem
that
like a
they're
good
even
place for
on there
witches.
offering the service, and then the fact
Right.
that people are buying, like I don't know which is more like. Why did you even think I'm gonna get on here and offer a spell? We gonna
As-
Because
what?
everybody has a audience. Everybody has an audience.
But I
People that
didn't know
like to get
Etsy
shit
was the
on.
platform for that.
Hey man. Hey man. keep
Like
keep on living, as the old folks would say. Just keep on living, baby. Keep on living.
if you think about witch stuff like Eye of Newt and like, you know, them little voodoo dolls and
Hmm.
curse stuff, I feel like Etsy would be the place to go. Definitely not like
Yeah,
eBay or
yeah,
OfferUp.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess you're right. Absolutely right.
Facebook Market.
What's the weirdest thing y'all have ever bought off of eBay, Amazon, Etsy, any one of those sites? Weirdest thing you ever bought?
I don't think I've ever bought anything weird.
Mm.
Nothing
I've
weird,
never
but
bought anything off
a
eBay.
carom board that was custom made.
What now?
Carom board?
What is that?
What is that?
You ever seen that? It's not like pool is like balls, pause. But like caroms are like little discs. So you hit the disc and it hits another disc and it goes into the. So they used to have, they used to have ones that look like a golf course with like lakes and stuff like that. Yes, that's the regular carom board. But there's also a one that had like lakes and golf courses and stuff. And I got that custom made.
That is such a fucking pat thing to have in your house, bro.
Well, the worst thing is I bought 3 of them for no reason.
What?
Fucking lush.
There it goes. Yeah, that's it. Damn.
Why?
I don't, because I wanted one at every location that I was at because I was sick of transporting it. It was, but the thing is, it was Etsy, so it was handmade, so shit kept falling off, and that was the last time.
Oh, a crazy thing I ever bought off of Etsy was sunglasses for my dick. It was like little plastic black glasses, just the front frame of it, no arms on it like that, and then it had a safety pin on like the back of, so this the glasses right here, and where the arms are, this was a safety pin, and then it was like a piece of cloth, like circular piece of cloth, and you would just put it around underneath the mushroom tip, and now it has glasses.
Did you use that more than once?
Like, normal shit off Amazon. Like I purchased a ring light, some Tupperware, like sunglasses.
Amazon's different
for my
though.
dick.
Did you use that more than once or once?
Yeah, I used it for a week straight.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I feel like I would get I would get a do-rag for my
Where
dick.
were you that your dick was out for a week straight?
Keisha,
I was hoping.
You know where I was at.
Never mind. You know what? Never mind.
You know where I was at.
I don't know if this is the situation that Pat was talking about, where you get kidnapped for 24 hours and he started. I don't know if that's. Never mind.
God.
I don't know.
You know where I was at. I was in Jamaica. I was having a good time, guys. I was having a good time.
Oh, Jamaica. Glasses out. That's crazy.
Glasses out because ass is out. Hello.
Asses and glasses out. Ayo. Asses out, then pull the glasses out. I would want like a cape out do rag for my stuff. I feel like that's better than glasses. Cape out do rag
Yeah.
or
First of all, how
turban.
much hair do you have, Pat, that you need a do rag for your
No,
pictures? You're gonna have to do some manscaping because
you never seen a bald nigga with a do rag?
wow, no.
Bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga, bald nigga.
Well, I ain't got no hair down there.
That sounds so funny.
Oh man. It's so funny because I remember when I first saw it before Kev had made his video about it and all of that. I was like, I should send this to Kev. And I was like, it's gonna be kind of hack. Then the shit blew up, and I was like, missed my chance. Should have did it.
That's funny.
Well, listen, speaking of penises, real quick, guys, I just want to take a moment real quick and let you know that this episode is sponsored by BlueChew. You know, we've been rocking with BlueChew for a while. We ain't gonna never stop rocking with BlueChew because they do what they say they're gonna do. I like the results that I've been getting. I've been rocking with BlueChew probably since like 2018, 2019. So yeah, man, we out here. You know what I'm saying? I should be grandfathered in at this point in lifetime supply. But I will say over the years, BlueChew has made some amazing improvements. And matter of fact, right now, BlueChew is offering the newest innovation from the #1 chewable ED brand. This ain't your grandpa's little blue pill. This is a 4-in-1 beast that is setting the gold standard for performance. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about BlueChew Gold. It dissolves under your tongue and works in as little as 15 minutes. That means that you can get it on quicker and stay in the game longer. Elevation without hesitation. Oh, I really like that tag right there. Blue Chew Gold is the peak passion and peak performance in a single tablet. So, fellas, next time she sends you that you up text, answer with a picture of Blue Chew Gold. Ladies, it's your turn too. You've hearing this right here. You want to see what the possibilities are? You can go ahead and hit that link, and you can go ahead and sign your man up and send him the form that he fills out to make sure that all the questions are answered responsibly. And y'all can be checking this out. You know what I'm saying? Because it arrives to your door in a discreet box, ships directly from the USA, comes to the door. You don't even got to go out for it. It's gonna be in a discreet package. Nobody in your business. Nobody in your business, and you can have full ignition in 15 minutes or less. And of course, we got a special deal for our listeners, as we always do. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code DIYS. That promo is code DIYS. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring this podcast.
Shout out to BlueChew. They got the gold package now. We done upgraded.
Yeah. I ain't tried it yet, but I'm interested. I'm interested.
Saying chew. I mean, for sure. Like how much better can it get?
Hey man, 15 minutes is pretty fast, man. 15 minutes is pretty fast. Did y'all hear about the Louvre getting robbed again?
What a joke. What a joke they turned out to be. That's so disrespectful. 2 in a row is crazy.
Hey, you know what? I have no bad feelings about them being robbed because a lot of the art and shit I feel like they have in there has always been stolen from other countries and civilizations and tribes and stuff like that. So I say steal it all. Burn the shit down. Let it all come tumbling down. But the Louvre Museum was reportedly scammed again, this time by its own tour guides. For years, they allegedly ran Chinese tour groups through in a single group ticket and pocketed about $11 million. Can you imagine? You got a group of 117 people and everybody getting in on the same ticket, but you charging them, but you only paying
amazing.
Yeah, I'm saying like $75 for one ticket, and everybody gets. They make
that's a great scam. It's gonna be hell for tickets.
Ooh, the scheme lasted a decade. Guys reused one ticket dozens of times, pushing up to 20 groups a day. Security guards were allegedly bribed to look the other way. The crew reportedly brought apartments in France and Dubai. When authorities moved in, they found around $1.1 million in cash, luxury cars, and safe deposit boxes filled with valuables.
That's wild.
That's so cool.
That came from a ticket. They ain't still no art.
That is a movie. And two things. I feel like number one, that's going to be hell for us. I feel like that's going to affect tickets and lines and stuff like that. So the non-scammers, it's going to be we're probably going to get new apps and systems and stuff to get around this, which is going to be hell. But if you like Ocean's 11 and 12 and stuff like that, I feel like it hit a lot different when you're not stealing from a person. When it's like a casino or a museum, I feel like it's way more enjoyable to read
Stick it
about.
to the man. I can't wait to Amazon. And you know what's crazy? I don't know Jeff Bezos as a person personally, but years ago, I always remember hearing, "There's no way you can be a billionaire and be a good person." Like you're always the villain in somebody's story, but billionaires, like it's just something different about it because you have to make those decisions where you're like, hey, we got to close this location because it's bleeding money. And if we continue this by the end of the year, we will never even be close to last year's number. So we got to close this location. And closing that location means firing 150, 300 people. So you're always going to be a villain in somebody's book. But Jeff
Yeah,
Bezos seems like he has a layer. You know what I mean? He has a layer. He probably still has slaves. Um,
a
it's a
layer.
fireman. Yeah, he has fireman poles, not for fun, but just so the slaves can get to whatever room he wants them to faster in the layer.
Damn.
Like I don't trust because he's too close with the current administration and they did with the movie and all of that. I don't trust his wife. When she left, she took half the money and she's been giving it away to HBCUs and other non-profits. She been out here doing the Lord's work. But Jeff Bezos,
Unless
I
she's
don't
been
I
seeing
don't
a lot of evil. Imagine she saw a lot of evil and decided to get
Yeah.
away from
she try
that.
Like, I
And
want that
then
money in
yeah.
my
now,
house.
now charity work. She's like, I done seen some
She try to
shit.
she try to wash the sins off of her.
Right.
I try to buy her
That's
way into
better to
heaven.
atone for my sins.
You know what's crazy?
But
I used to think billionaires were that type of evil. Like we have the money and
hmm
businesses, so we're gonna work people to death, blah, 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 blah. But these files, I feel like we're learning like, oh, this is y'all are doing some next level evil magic shit.
man. And you
Next
know what?
level stuff.
I'm not surprised, bro. I've always had the idea like people who grew up rich and powerful would get bored of the normal shit. Some of these motherfuckers are just like
Mhm.
just predators, right? Like it's no excuse financially or not. They would probably be the same people. But I feel like these
Yes.
motherfuckers who've been rich their whole life. You've been rich your whole life. I had to squint my eyes. I'm
Right.
like, you into some foul shit. Like I don't know
Right.
if I trust. I don't know if I trust it. I don't know if I
Yeah.
trust it. I'm just be
Dark
honest with you.
stimulus.
Yeah, man. While we were talking about scamming, we got one more story that we could talk about the scammer, and that's the Singapore scammers now. They've announced that the scammers now face mandatory caning. So if you get caught scamming in Singapore, you will be mandatorily, I don't know if that's the word,
That's crazy.
caned. And I don't know if it's gonna be in public or it's gonna be televised or it's
Offenders who commit scams, defined as cheating mainly by means of remote communication, will be punished with at least 6 strokes of the cane. We will take an equally firm stance against scam syndicates. These syndicates mobilize significant resources to conduct and profit from scams and have the highest level of culpability. Members of and recruiters for scam syndicates will be subject to mandatory caning of at least 6 strokes.
Damn.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yo.
Two things real quick. First of all, I didn't realize I was a mannequin at first that they were hitting, and I was like, "Yo, 6 might not be enough because this nigga just eating this. You might, you might need to double that. That nigga just took that on the chin like it was nothing. I didn't realize that was a mannequin. And then
Yeah.
secondly, I am a child because when she said 6 strokes of the cane, I was like, "Hey, yo, that's wild."
I don't like them specifying the number. That's just say a caning. The 6 strokes that's pretty much a hard whip. That's
I'ma say
how
this.
we bringing back lashes.
Niggas in Atlanta ass would be on fire. You hear me? They
Man, a
brought
single
that
stroke
here.
can cause immediate bleeding. 3 strokes are
Mhm.
usually enough to leave the buttocks a bloody mess. Oh, so they getting 6 of
Damn.
them bad boys.
Yeah,
Niggas
that
your
was really
booty
hard.
bust open.
And did you see the contraption they were on? Like, were
hmm
they were really in the history books looking at slavery like we should bring some of this shit
But you know
back.
what? A lot of these countries, that's why they don't have like my cousin lived in Abu Dhabi. They don't like their doors. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? He's like, they're so strict over there that nobody's doing anything. So
Yeah.
on the one hand, I kind of feel it. Like that's why we real lenient over here. Niggas be out here shooting, killing, stealing, doing
Wilding
everything.
out.
We just be like,
That's true.
hmm
That is
Yeah.
true. To
Yeah.
I'm not mad
non-scammers,
at
this
it.
is
I bet
great
you niggas will
news.
stop scamming.
Why a cane though?
So,
A rattan cane.
it rips the
Maximum force.
skin,
Ooh.
pulps the
Because
fatty
niggas ain't
tissue,
gonna
and leaves
scam.
permanent scars. Imagine getting ready to smash somebody and they disrobe and you see all those straps on that. I'm like, oh, you was a scammer
Oh,
ass
you a
nigga.
scammer?
And
Hey,
on your
get your ass
booty
up out of
too.
here.
Like booty scars
Get
aren't
your
even like
ass.
tough. All the tough scars are on the torso. Like you take your shirt off and it's like, yeah, I've been through some stuff. Scars on the back. Booty scars do not hit I don't think any woman would be like, ooh,
What you been doing with your ass? Like, why is your ass so up
that
like
is
this?
wrong kind of war scars. You like, yeah, I took 100 on the ass. Like, that's not cool,
Oh
nigga.
my God.
I took it and smiled. I'm really concerned. I'm not. It didn't even bother you. I'm real concerned.
Just the Denzel tear while you getting spanking. It's not as cool. That's a spanking.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, man. But let's finish out a fun one.
That one was
Let's
very fun.
go with. I guess we go with this one right here. Oh, what? Excuse me. Through food slide. Okay, no, not that one. Let's go with the. Which one was it? Singapore? No. The company owner. This guy owns a company where you can email him what you want him to say to your boss, whether it's a cuss out or go off on or whatever. And this guy will come to your job and deliver the message anonymously. And this is, I mean, I remember reading about this a couple months ago, sometime last year, and I was just like, wow, this is great. He records it too, so you can see some of the videos. But this guy owns a company that lets employees anonymously complain about their bosses, and he personally shows up at the workplace to call them out on their behalf. Uh, Calamar White founded a company called OCDA, designed to let employees anonymously voice their complaints about their bosses. Once the complaints are submitted, White person visits the workplace and reads them aloud, giving workers a way to be heard without fear of retaliation.
It's a good idea on paper, but I feel like with some of these bosses in corporate jobs, they'll punish everybody or they'll find a way to punish you.
I mean, it's not as fun if you don't know that it's coming from me. Like I did that. I used to work at OnStar. Before I left, I sent the email out and it went to everybody. And I feel like it's not as fun if it's anonymous and you don't know who it's coming from, you know?
Probably because you have nothing to stand on. The problem with anonymous is that it's read out and you're like, oh, that's crazy. Like you act like it's not you. Or you have to just be like, you know, like it's a weird energy hiding behind it.
Yeah, like no, you gotta do it yourself.
That's funny.
Oh my God. Did y'all hear about the church miracle water turns out to be sewage? Did y'all hear about that crazy story?
You mean holy water?
Yeah. Nah, so like back in the days, they used to like have those like infomercials and they would be selling. Well, this one might be different, but back in the day, you used to be able to buy like the miracle water offline. They had the whole infomercial for it.
Oh,
But
yeah. I remember that.
a Jesus statue mysteriously started dripping water. People flocked to it to drink it, thinking it was holy water. Oh, this is a completely different story. Okay. It turned out to be sewage from a clogged toilet. In 2012,
That is
a statue of the
disgusting.
crucifix at the church of Mumbai, that place began mysteriously
Mumbai.
Mumbai?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Dripping water from his feet. People declared it a miracle. Some people even drank it, believing it had power to cure diseases. Wow.
Oof.
Wow. Imagine drinking that thinking you can cure something and you just got E. coli.
From Jesus's feet water.
Why
You
would
just
you
got
drink
pink
that,
eye.
though?
That's
Why
crazy.
would you?
So Sanal showed up to inspect the plumbing. He found that the holy water was actually sewage seeping through the plaster and dripping off on the statue's toes. He announced his findings to the public, but they accused him of offending their religious sentiments. I'm sorry. Yeah, you gonna be mad because he gave you the truth. You like, nah, you just hate right now. He was charged with blasphemy, received threats, and eventually had to flee the country and seek exile in Finland.
He's like, bro, I'm just a plumber.
Right. Trying to help y'all out.
Right. I feel like this is literally what we were just talking about with religion. These are kind of the dangers of it. Like religious thing leading people blindly. Like this was literally a sewage pipe that you could trace the water to, and just because it came out on a Jesus statue, people were people were drinking it. Like I could understand like collecting it, like, yo, we got some of that stuff. Like drinking it, like we don't want to smell it first. Did they smell it?
Listen, that's why Book of Eli was so crazy, because the dude was like, he wanted the Bible so he can control people. He control people with religion and fear. And so if he had the Bible back in that day, after the world had gone through that big explosion or war or whatever, he felt like he could control more people and expand his town, but he was going to control them through fear and religion. That's crazy. That man had to seek exile in another country.
And it's not even
they
like
was embarrassed. I don't even know that it was so much of the religious. They was all collectively embarrassed. Like, nah, this nigga gotta be wrong, and you gotta get up out of here.
But instead of being like, "Oh, it's sewage water," I'm so embarrassed. They made him leave. Which means they were still collecting it. That's crazy. They found out the truth and still was like, "Nah, we good.
Nah, we don't believe it.
Give me that boo-boo Jesus water."
Well, listen, before we get out of here, man, we want to thank our special guest, Keisha E, you know what I'm saying, representing from the D, now staying in the A, but she's going to be in the D today, actually, Thursday. Keisha, tell them about the show, man. You know what I'm saying? Put them on game.
I will be at Mic Drop Comedy Club, formerly known as Detroit House of Comedy, downtown. It's in Hockey Town at 7:30 p.m. I'm headlining. Tickets are still available. You can go to the website, micdropcomedydetroit.com, or you can buy them at the door. It's gonna be a great show. Pull up. And then tomorrow, I'll be first thing in the morning, I'm headed out. I'll be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. So if you're in Atlanta Comedy Theater, 7 p.m., Friday the 20th. Tickets are available online. They're in my link in my bio on Instagram. But buy these tickets because I'm tired, okay? This is about to be my last show. Because
I'm so tired of promoting, man. I'm so tired of promoting. And after you go to Keisha shows, I'll be in Detroit as well on the 22nd. So Detroit, all my people in Detroit, I'm gonna be right at the same place Keisha was at, Mike Drop Comedy, downtown Detroit, former House of Comedy. Pull up on me. And then on the 21st, the day before, Saturday, I'll be in New York at Sex Comedy. So if you're in the NYC area, you know what I'm saying, pull up on your boy. It's gonna be a good time, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't done a show in New York on my own in a couple years, so I'm definitely looking forward to this. And I ain't been to Detroit on my own I think ever on my own. So this is gonna be a very special trip for your boy, and it's leading up to my birthday. So yeah, man, let's pull up. We having a dice game in the green room. It's gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be a good ass time. Pat, you got anything coming up you want people to look out for?
Yeah, my new show Tea and Time is every Saturday. Check out this Saturdays. We actually got to hear more in Nidby. And check me out every Wednesday on Twitch. I got a show, Plan a Sandwich. Pull up on me.
That is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I'm Tahir Moore.
I'm Patrick Cloud.
And we'll see you next week. And on another episode of DIYS. Damn, internet, you scared. Peace, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.